sits in your hand perfectly.
Sounds good.
One with a fully usable 9-inch ice and oil hardened blade so that your fingers don't get in the way when you're cutting. I say that because lots of people, they buy this kind of bread knife and only cut the bread with the end of it. That's never going to work. We've got the perfect knife. The grip has a special feature too. It's not only designed higher up, it sits perfectly in your hand, and it's finished with silicone rubber. Cheap frozen. That's frozen spinach. You can even cut through cans or tubes of condensed milk. Ladies and gentlemen, look over here. I just slide through it and slice up the broccoli.
Perfect.
It's completely frozen. You just cut through it. Absolutely no problem for our knife. When I turn the knife over to the other side, I have a perfect sliding serration. The sliding serration is the opposite of the sawing, where the teeth come down for the cut. You just tear it out. Slide serration means that it's waved. When I take a tomato and slice it, take a look at this. It just slides through it. I don't even know that I'm cutting it. It's a new cutting feeling. You can just slide like that. You can pull. You can even cut in slow-mo. You can even go really fast if you're in a hurry. There is no squashing, no crushing. The Contour Pro is the perfect knife. Hard bread and slice it thick or thin.
Okay.
And what do you notice? This knife slices all the way through in straight lines, whether you want it thick or thin.
Wow.
Why? The blade is serrated on both sides. If you have a knife at home that's not serrated on both sides, it cuts to the right or the left. Of course, you could get used to it. You can get used to anything. I even got used to you, but it doesn't have to be that way. Or you can slice this
Really
soft
cute.
loaf without pressing, without squashing. That turns slicing into real fun. Don't
Great,
laugh,
with
you
no
ain't
crumbs
seen
at all.
nothing yet. Now, I'm taking the same knife, cut over a ceramic tile. Any other knife would have broken. With this knife, over the tile, I can't even cut my hands afterwards. But with my Contour Pro, I can still slice up the soft loaf. No
That's a
pressing,
great
no
knife.
squashing. Last week, I went to the doctor's. Do you know what he said?
What?
He said I was overweight, I'm too fat. But
No.
horse, I'm only
Are
a
you
medium
kidding?
large. I think the guy needs glasses. He said that I should only have 2 pieces of bread in the morning. Fine for me. I take the crust and then I'll have the second piece. And just take a look, Horst. That is the way a top-class knife has to cut.
Wow.
It slides through the bread, and slice by slice, they are parallel and exactly equal. And with this Contour Pro, you will cut as easy as I do. As Horst would, as anybody would. With your left hand, with 2 left hands, with 2 right hands.
Fantastic.
You'll always get the same perfect cutting results. One slice as perfect as the next. When I'm cutting peppers, normally I have to press. I hold the knife with just 2 fingers. I don't need any pressure. This slides through and slices wonderful pepper rings.
That's just
Hard
perfect.
sausages, like the Corinthian sausages. I brought them back from my last vacations. We can cut them just as easily as this soft cheese, see? No matter if it's Edam, Gouda, and it doesn't stick to the blade anymore, like it always does with yours at home. You see, the sliding blade slides through the product and guarantees the perfect cut. You no longer have to do all that tedious slicing with the bread slicing machine.
Nice.
But Horst, you ain't seen nothing yet, I'm telling you. What I love is just cutting.
Order now the great Contour Pro stainless steel double blade knife with wave serration and bone saw, serving skewer, and ergonomic anti-slip silicone grip for just this low price. Plus, butcher's cleaver, herb chopper, fillet knife, fruit and vegetable knife, universal scissors, and 4 steak knives, all free. And if you call and order Contour Pro magnetic rail for safe storage of all your knives. Now pick up your phone and order the great...
Precious fibers will be torn out of the ginger. Look, you can see it. Here, perfectly.
Oh, you're right.
Yes, but these fibers are important. They carry all the flavor. They need to be sliced.
Good.
And now I'm going to take the Contour Pro, the one that totally destroyed the cooking knife, and that's what a smooth cut looks like.
Great.
This knife is the best you can get. It's the highest quality standard, whether it's big, it's small, it's hard or soft. The Contour Pro cuts all kinds of fruit and veggies, and with a smooth cut, the juice never flows out. Everything stays
Mad.
inside. Look at this. No one would ever try to cut a grape at home.
No.
But if I want to, I can even cut grapes with this fabulous Contour Pro blade. And that is the absolute
Wow.
proof of quality, right?
How much is
This
this knife?
top-class
It's
knife,
really
which
awesome.
every kitchen should have, yes,
Absolutely.
can be ordered right away at a truly sensational low price. It doesn't cost 80 like the cooking knife we just destroyed, not even 70, not 60, not 50, but just this amazing low price. It's a hit.
Absolutely. Well, folks, you've heard it. Pick up your phone now. Give us a call. Order right
Horst,
away.
calm down. Don't call us yet, ladies and gentlemen. As part
Why
of our
not?
great international promotion, we've got loads more for you. You'll also receive this great cleaver with a 0.1-inch strong ridge
Aha.
and razor sharp like a butcher's knife. That's the ultimate high-class cleaver. It's normally used only by kitchen pros. It's a A real great value knife. And when it's time to grill, you can slice through the
Cuts right
bones
through
as
bones.
easy as this, and you'll get it absolutely free.
What?
It also comes with the same luxury grip as the Contour Pro knife. Also strengthened and coated with silicone. No more slipping with wet or greasy hands. The second knife is an absolute must for every
It's
kitchen.
also free.
It's a revolutionary herb chopper. Please don't confuse this special herb chopper with a rocking knife. A rocking knife is good for rocking the blood circulation. With this, we're chopping herbs. Because for a smooth chopping action, I need a smooth blade. Look here, dill, see, no one likes doing that. And it's also really great for chopping garlic, ladies. The point of balance is above the knife because of the special grip. Here in front, a thumb rest. You can hold it as you want.
Yes.
And the best thing, there's no green on the board. The oils and juices, the essential oils, they normally get pressed directly into the chopping board.
Exactly.
Here, they're not in the board. They stay in the herbs. All the flavor and aromas are safely secured. That's why people often think about putting the whole board into the soup, because it's often juicier than the herbs. Horse, don't laugh, just
true.
watch. Now, when, for example, I want to slice leek, celery stalks, or spring onions,
Yes.
what does it better and quicker? When I want to put it in the frying pan, I can use it as a shovel. You see? Just as easy as this. Let me show you another thing.
Right.
It's my own personal favorite knife. It's as sharp as a needle.
Wow.
It's the fillet knife. Also with the ergonomically designed grip, it's especially shaped so that you can cut anything with it. For example, even the hardest rind. If you've ever tried this at home with a knife that looks like that, you can wobble as much as you want. It will never work. But look over here. We slide through the rind, but the meat underneath stays unharmed. That's why the juices stay in the meat, and the rind on top will give you perfectly brown and crispy, crackly, delicious.
That's just
now
like
let's prick
piercing.
it here with the tip and slice it up just as it should be. The best for preparing professional meat pockets. It's so easy to do with a pork cutlet. Stuff it with cheese, with ham, or just put it all together. What counts is that we slice. Now the first perfectly designed fruit and veggie knife. Because there ain't no square apples, but only round ones.
Right.
And there ain't no square tomatoes and no square kiwis.
No.
We cut them open and we just slice through the whole thing. The peel is cut and then it slides off. Those days of cutting
That's
back
all
and
so
forth with the little knife,
fascinating.
making sure you don't cut into your thumb, are over. Just cut underneath and the kiwi fruit is beautifully peeled. You can even do it with tomatoes, and there's no need anymore to put them in boiling water to skin them. Peel the tomatoes, super fine.
Wow.
And again, it's got the same grip, of course, also silicone coated.
Right.
Silicone rubber is the best for the skin.
Astounding.
Skin friendly, non-slip, and of course completely break proof. Which means if the knife ever falls on the floor, nothing happens either to the small or the big
Great.
knife. Because these knives are nearly indestructible. And here, the next great thing. These household scissors. They will cut anything, whether strong hair, thick cardboard, or rose stems.
Yep.
And I can even cut a 5-pin cable with these scissors without having the fibers being torn apart and without
That's
doing
perfect.
any damage to the scissors. That's important too. And now the absolute winner. With the same quality, a steak or picnic knife with slide serration. Just take a look. They're really razor sharp. I can even cut the well-done steaks that you cook. All from the same manufacturer, all of the same quality. Also ask our telephone operators for this practical magnetic rail. You can easily mount it on the wall, so there's no knife lock anymore to get in the way. No knives in the drawer again that always bang against each other and go blunt. Now they're all safe on the rail.